unas horas después.
A bit further. Follow me.
Voy a guardar. Si me deja, no me deja. Si me deja. Vale. Sigue al varón.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Joder. ¿Dónde has enterrado, cabrón?
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Ataca al monstruo, convierte al malvado en una doméstica.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrison, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
¿No lo quería salvar? Pues mira.
Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
¿Eres tú el que no quería matarlo? Te he hecho caso. Ea. Más feo el niño, madre mía. Más feo que el culo de un mono. Siga para hasta la entrada del castillo. Yo le sigo. Tienes que ponerle un nombre. Llámale Chippy. Y para adelante. Ay, mierda. Menos mal que me... Vale. Espectros. Encima van a por el bebé. Bueno, la cosa esa. La cosa del pantano. Espectros. ¿Dónde están los espectros, tío? Aquí.
Do something!
¡Oh! Se van las desgracias por el rato. Vamos. ¡Tú no, mami! Ahí va. A las brujas, si haces un contraataque, le arranca la lengua. Le tengo que echar axia para calmarlo. Si no se lo carga.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Ajá.
Not coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. Pull up, wait to the house.
Vamos. Las brujas estas asquerosas. Me cago en todo. Vamos. Cansinas. Vamos. Me ha quedado atascado aquí. Joder, 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 joder. Vaya. Vamos. Qué cansinas, por Dios, que están todo el rato. Vamos. Hacia.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I cannot hold it.
Ya está, ¿no?
It worked. It stopped.
La bruja de las narices.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Llámale, no me pegues.
We must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
Don't touch me.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Yo te llamo fea.
Good. Now bury the body.
A ver.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
I'm listening.
Coño.
What do you come to me with?
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we'd lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So long. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Vamos a ir a la fea, que diga, a la DEA. Se ha convertido en Illuminati. Ahora no me llevas, pequeñaja. Vuela,
Fucking
vuela.
shit! Let me live.
El fantasma ha volado. Fantasma ha volado. Fantasma ha volado. Mira, no suenan ni los silbidos del Geralt. ¿Qué carajo está pasando? Vamos, paso de ellos. A la silva. ¿Me has troleado? Aunque está aquí. Aquí estás.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
A ver. No. Examinar, joder. Aquí.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
¿Qué?
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
¿Y por aquí?
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Dentro de la casa tiene que haber algo, ¿no? No se abre.
Wants to show me something more.
Ah, no vale, no se puede. Vale. Vámonos, pasamos de los bichos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Paso de los bichos. Me está siguiendo el cabrón. Ahora, ya le he perdido. Vamos.
Run, Roach.
Vamos, Dea. Muévete, copón.
Giddy up.
Vamos, ¿dónde me llevas?
Slower. That's it, Roach.
Buah, más bichos por aquí. Por aquí. Se queda quieto.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Me quiero favor.
Come on.
Ahora. Cambio de espada. ¡Oh, que explota!
Should examine that horse carcass.
Vale. Vamos. Ah, chaval. Escudo. No. Vale. Examinamos el caballo, si me deja de una vez.
What do we have here?
Huesos.
Bones have been here a while.
Silla.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Cuando el hambre aprieta.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Patas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Y cabeza.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Veamos.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Vamos, Dea. Muéstrame el camino. ¿A dónde me llevas? Coño. Nada. Ah, los lobos estos cansinos. Es que se le va el audio todo el rato. Mira los espadazos. Está raro. Vamos, date brillo. Que corro más contigo. Mira, corro más yo que el fantasma. La hija del varón. Vamos. Me vaya para a la otra punta del mapa. Esta casa. Voy a guardar, así me deja.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
La casa de un pescador.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like...
Because I'm not.
Tamara
Omito, omite. Se me ha ido la mía.
Why?
'Cause
Ahora.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
we're like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
De abajo arriba.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
La que cuida a los niños. La vieja esta de las 3 brujas, esta que ahora se me ha ido el nombre.
while back, I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery
Eso.
marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she to Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now who's whispered to her in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Las Moiras, eso, las Moiras, no sabía el nombre. Pues nada. Está todo ya hecho, ¿no? Porque...
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Para decir de 40 años, joder, si parece que tiene 60 años la Ana, madre mía. Qué mal cuida está la muchacha. Adiós. Ah,
We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
no te voy a robar nada. ¿Dejarla con la mami? No, la mami no quiere. Pues nada. Habla con el varón sobre tu familia y no me tienen para leer más.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Adiós, Superman. Vale. Ahora podemos hablar con el varón o encontrar a Tamara, la hija del varón. No sé cuál hacer primera. Bueno, según esto, voy a encontrar primero a la Tamara. A ver si veo un teletransporte para hacerlo rápido. Viaje rápido, viaje rápido. ¿No se puede hacer aquí una marca? Aquí tiene que haber un viaje rápido. A ver. Chippy, que diga sardinilla. Voy a grabar todo esto que... Se ha quedado la pobre loca. De las palizas, el pasto. Porque no la pasa a esa mujer, pobrecilla. Bueno, así encuentro en el pueblo este un viaje rápido. Debería de ser, a ver. Es un pueblo, ¿eh? A ver. Viaje rápido, viaje rápido. Ahí, nuevo indicador. Ahí está.
Go, go.
No veo el indicador. En el minimapa todavía. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está. La cojo. No me peleas. ¿Dónde vas, loco? Leer. Viaje rápido. Bueno, mira ni siquiera si puedo ir yo al viaje rápido, claro. Bueno, lo más cerca es esto. Pues aquí que voy. Sardinilla. ¿Dónde estás, hermoso? Deja de trolearme. Vámonos.
Come on.
Vamos a ver a la Tamara. A ver. Vaya atajos. Dejarme... Madre mía, cuántos lobos. Esto me indica que haya para allá todo el rato. Do you know way? Por aquí. Madre mía, caballo, está muy mal, ¿eh? Mira por unos sitios. Mira por unos sitios que no... No. Vale, vámonos. Qué bonito se ve de día, por favor. Ya se me va la guía, venga ya. Vaya guía más raras. ¿Dónde me he metido yo? Bueno. Estamos cerca, 320. ¿No será algún nuevo indicador? Ah, mierda, tenía que subir por ahí arriba. Por arriba, por arriba. Vamos por arriba. Suave, sí, voy por arriba.
Run, Roach.
Por arriba.
Fast, eh?
Siempre no voy. A ver. Esto me lleva para unos sitios más troll. La guía esta. ¿Dónde me lleva? Tengo que pasar por el puente y me lleva para atrás. Venga, vaya, hombre. Ande por ahí. Ya no te hago caso. Ya me guío yo. Aquí. Al puente. Buah, hasta la cerrar la puerta, verás tú.
Whoa!
Ahí está.
Halt! No passage.
Gracias, Nacho.
Case of the
puente.
plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Ojalá quiero un pase este. Me voy por la parte de abajo nadando a tomar por culo. ¿De qué pase hablamos? A ver.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Vale. Así podemos comprar el pase ese. Porque corona sí tengo de sobra. No pasarás.
Halt! You need to present a pass if you want to cross.
Ay, no. Era por si me lo me compro.
Farewell.
Vaya, a ver.
Keep
Hola,
that up and I'll
alguien que
crack
me
your
quiera
silver
comprar,
living,
vender
freak.
un pase. Este no. Tampoco me habla.
I'm watching you.
I watch you.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Si voy nadando
I'm watching
y
you.
me ahorro el paseo. Hablar.
Enjoy
Hola.
living, freak. Oh, you can't.
Alguien de aquí te tendrá que vender el pase, ¿no? A ver, Nacho dice, creo que te lo marca con un signo de exclamación. Pues vamos a ver.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Pues mientras voy buscando el símbolo de exclamación voy dando la X por si acaso.
Out of the way.
Y por aquí ya me salgo, o sea, por aquí no puede ser. Si voy por abajo nadando,
Freak.
¿me atacarían? A ver.
I'm watching you.
I
I'm watching you.
watch you. Y aquí ya... mira, aquí hay un tío, un mercader. A ver si va a ser el pavo ese. Ah, no, este no va a ser. Pero bueno, a ver qué me dice.
Greetings.
Enséñame el género.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Nah, este no tiene nada. Toma. Yo lo vendo todo, que no quiero tener espacio ahora. Si corona, no es por coronas tengo
Farewell.
dinero. A ver. Mira el mapa. Mira, aquí hay una exclamación. Misión disponible. Y aquí... Por aquí no he ido, a lo mejor está por aquí. Que no lo sé, a ver. Esto es tan grande.
Fancy, eh?
No.
I'm watching you.
No. Hola.
I'm watching you.
Te estoy vigilando, te estoy vigilando.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Voy para otro sitio, yo creo. Aquí no está el pavo ese. A ver. Adrián, he comprado la edición GOTY que trae los DLCs y el juego por 15 euros. Siento que te he robado. Siento que he robado. Yo también tengo los packs. Es que ya ves tú, está súper rebajado. A 15 euros las dos cosas. El DLC más el juego. Hablar. Voy por aquí, a ver si me encuentro al payo. Ese que se me haga de día, que me gusta más que se vea. O sin tormenta. En un puente muy parecido. En un puente muy precario de madera. Yo lo jugué en su lanzamiento y me acuerdo muy poco. Me acuerdo que había una misión que si ayudas a un pavo te daba un pase, pero no me acuerdo cómo era esto. Esto no sale ahora. ¡Hola! Al final me voy nadando por abajo y a tomar por saco. A ver. A ver, vale. Este se lo escupe. Tío asqueroso. Volado de canteros. Voy a meter el mapa para pegar zoom. Sí, deseable. O sea que hay una exclamación, pero es de misión. Pero es que había uno en un puente que te compraba el pase más caro, te clavaban bastante, pero entraba ya sin hacer la misión. Voy a marcar aquí. Y voy a mirar antes de ir para allá a ver si está el pavo ese. Sé que estaba en un puente, pero es que no me acuerdo ya del juego. No me acuerdo de casi nada. Nada. Sí, solo para hablar con la chica, con la Tamara y irme. Tampoco era para nada más. Si voy nadando, a lo mejor voy y no hace falta el pase ni nada, yendo por abajo. A ver. ¿Qué está por aquí? Que por aquí... ¡Uy, hostia, fruta! Por aquí no me suena. No. Esto es otra cosa. No. Esto no tiene pinta, ¿no?
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you fucker.
Vaya.
Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming!
Vaya. Vamos. Lo van a comer a todos. O no hay vida. Lo que es para sacar que no le quito nada, tío. ¿Por qué me saca la espada de acero y no la de plata, tío? Ahora. ¡Vamos! ¡Cúrate! Que se curan los cabrones. Buah, no va a quedar ni el tato. Míralo, se los cargan. Se mueren. Se mueren. Han quedado solo dos, madre mía.
Thank you. If not for you, that would have been the end of us. Sure as spring.
¿Ya está? La madre que los parió. Paso vengo. Pues nada. Voy a hacer natación, me parece a mí. No lo encuentro, así que me voy a ir por aquí. Y espero que no me digan nada. Natación, allá voy. Adiós. Me piro. En un puente. Es que estaba en un puente, pero es que no me acuerdo ahora. La memoria pez que tengo. Así que me voy. A lo mejor si me pongo a nadar me empiezan a tirar flechas y no me dejan avanzar. También puede ser, pero vaya. Voy a probarlo. No, no quiero luchar. No quiero luchar. ¡Qué pesado! Déjame en paz. Corre, Geralt. Señor. Pasa otro día. Pero corre, corre, cabrón. Qué pesado. Ay, la madre que lo parió. Ahora. ¡Hala! Ahí la llevas. Pero corre, ¿por qué te paras? Ahí, ahí. Corre, corre, corre. Corre. Ahí. Como uno lo habla de guerrero. Muy bien. Ahí. A ver si me dejan nadar sin que me acribillen las flechas. Por aquí de ahí. Ahora. Ni pase ni hostias. A nadar. Que tampoco es mucho trecho, así que... Dios. Bucea, para que no te vean. Bucea, bucea. El pase ya lo haré cuando me toque hacerlo sí o sí obligatorio. Así que ala, a bucear. Ya no me ven. Esto soy un auténtico ninja. Sí, no pasa nada. No te están viendo los soldados. Has entrado legalmente. No pasa nada. No pasa nada. ¡Hala! ¡Ole! Vale, voy a buscar a la Tamara. Mientras voy comiendo patatas. Y unos huevos también. Por aquí. Patatas. Hala. Mira. Un viaje rápido. Me marca por aquí. Y hay un tablón. Estoy haciendo solo historia para que no se haga tan pesado. Pero es que los tablones, cuando los veo tengo que cogerlos. Son manías. ¿Dónde está el tablón? Aquí. La luchata. Vámonos.
Halt! You there? Please wait. You're Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Depends who's asking.
Revenue and Customs for occupied Temeria, Dorian branch. Represented by yours truly, Deputy Tax Enumerator, Walter Mitte.
Honored, I guess. What seems to be the problem?
In brief, undeclared income.
Excuse me?
We've had reports, numerous, that over the last months you've come into a great deal of coin. Quickly. So quickly it's raised suspicions.
Lo aclararé con gusto. No tienes nada mejor que hacer. No tienes nada mejor que hacer.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Not at the moment. Make no mistake. You cannot evade this. You must answer my questions promptly and in full.
Sí, hombre.
Profession?
Witcher. Monster Slayer.
Sole proprietorship? Service sector? Type of services rendered? Rat, pest, monster removal? Moving on. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area?
Esto para que te quiten dinero. Yo
Is
jamás.
some kind of joke? Of course not.
Right. Next. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves with the express intention of selling the pearls therein?
Even if I have, what's wrong with that?
Article 86, Section 3 of the Tax Code. Whosoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to a fine equaling 200% of the earnings from any such a transaction. Sound familiar? And now, please answer. Have you or have you not dealt in said pearls?
Yo jamás, jamás.
No, Never done anything of the sort. Witcher's honor.
Now, for the final question. Have you ever unlawfully acquired another man's movable goods? Chattels?
Meaning?
Meaning, have you ever waltzed into someone's home and taken something without their permission?
Yo nunca, nunca. Es que si dices que sí te saquea. Así que ni de coña.
Gotta be kidding. The Witcher's code forbids it.
I'm pleased to hear you abide by your guild's bylaws. Now, if you could wait for one moment. Compare column B to table 7. Apply the rate for confirmed childless bachelors. A tax credit of 7.3% for practitioners of hazardous professions. It adds up to the crown. I say, good sir, you are exceptionally upstanding.
It'd be rude to disagree.
In these times, such civic virtue is a rarity.
Y encima me da una
It must be
recompensa.
commended, rewarded. Here,
What?
No más tonto, pero
What's
se entrena.
this?
a diploma. I bestow on you the title of taxpayer in good standing. I'd suggest you frame it, hang it in a place of honour. Congratulations.
De welcome, arigato. No. Dice Ignacio, les diré a los guardias que estás como ilegal. Yo he pasado honradamente. Tengo el papel. Ya se me olvidó lo que tenía que hacer. Ah, vale, hablar con la Tamara. Ahí la Tamara. Vamos con la Tamara. Antes voy a grabar, que voy a chapa me ha metido el tío este que me quería quitar mi dinero. Ahí, voy a reparar esto. Vale. En esta partida que estoy jugando se me va muchas veces el sonido del juego. En el capítulo de las Moiras no le salían las voces a las Moiras, solo se le oía al Geralt. Me estaba poniendo una mala hostia. No sé si es que han actualizado algo en la Play, no sé, me han jodido.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
No me fío del pavo. O sea, lo habrá hecho para que se vaya corriendo la otra, la verdad.
You're looking for me, and who might you be?
Anda, sí,
My
¿verdad?
father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Tienes preocupado a tu padre, te comprendo muy bien. Voy a decir la primera, pero vamos, es que es un cabrón el varón. A ver, ¿qué dice?
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
Porque os quiere a los dos. Tienes razón, es un gilipollas. A ver, es un gilipollas.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
A ver, cuéntame tu versión hermosa.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Ay, vale.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives. I must go there at once and get her out.
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
Pues anda que has ido a buscar la hermosa. Ahora sigue.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
¿Quiénes son sus amigos? ¿Qué de tu padre? Solo me deja elegir una, ¿no? Voy a decir que de tu padre, a ver.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Vale. O sea, el padre no lo quiere ver ni en pintura.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
¿Quién eres? El varón está desesperado.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
¿Qué cara de sosierdo que tiene? A ver. Voy a decirlo de está desesperado.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
Vale. Te hemos dicho todo, así que...
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Es que estos del fuego no me acuerdo si eran buenos o malos. Creo que eran malos. No me acuerdo de nada, Dios. Qué memoria. Habla con el varón sobre su familia. ¿Y ahora qué hago? ¿Le digo dónde está su hija o no? Ah, lo normal es decirle que no. Con lo que ha pasado y ella no quiere saber nada del padre. Lo normal sería eso, pero no sé qué hacer. Me voy a transportar. Por aquí había un viaje rápido, me parece. Por aquí. Viaje rápido. Y como el Super Saiyan que soy, me teletransporto. Uy, esto era no vibrado, me parece. ¿Dónde estás? No te veo. Aquí. ¡Hala! Teletransportémonos. La Tamara, ¡ay, la Tamara! Ir a buscar a su madre. Podría haberla ayudado a rescatarla. A lo mejor chivándome del varón, que está la hija va a ver a la madre, a lo mejor se van para allá. Y si le digo que no, pues acabará la misión o algo de eso, ¿no? Tiene pinta. Tiene pinta, algo de eso. Hace que se haga. Siempre me pilla lloviendo este juego, no sé qué le pasa. ¿Por qué siempre llueve? A ver, de día, por favor. Ah, sí. Bueno, sí. A ver. Está a punto de llover. Vamos, sardinilla. Vámonos. Vamos, sardinilla. Ah, estaba la puerta abierta, joder. Yo venía aquí corriendo por... ¿Has patinado, sardinilla? ¿Qué te ha pasado? Vámonos. Vamos. Corre. Debería de grabar antes de hablar con él, por si acaso. No me convence. A ver. Vamos, vamos. A galope, a galope.
Whoa!
Vaya. No da tiempo.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
20 coronas de mierda.
Thanks.
Ay,
I ask.
You saved my sorry ass.
me da por
Right,
asado.
for sure.
¿Qué grabar? No sé si grabar rapidísimo, así que guay. ¿Dónde se ha metido el tío? ¿Por aquí? Aquí está.
Witcher, a word, please.
A ver.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Está deprimido. Vale, hop. Uy, a ver. Carta de amor. A ver, querido marido. Suspiré aliviada después de leer tu última carta. Cuánto me alegro de que te estés recuperando. Sé lo disgustado que estarás por tener que pasar las próximas semanas en un hospital de campaña, pero mi corazón se alegra de que no tengas que arriesgar la vida en el campo de batalla. Tamara no para de crecer, ya se sostiene en pie y se agarra a algo, aunque aún se tambalea sobre sus piernecitas regordetas. Hay que estar muy pendiente de ella, ya que cada vez que me doy la vuelta se está subiendo a la mesa o agarrando todo lo que encuentra en sus manitas. Ayer casi se echa encima un cuenco de sopa caliente. Creo que voy a contratar a la hija del molinero, porque me temo que un día no voy a coger a Tamara a tiempo, sobre todo ahora que no estás, y debo ocuparme de todos los asuntos de la casa. Querido Philip, te echo mucho de menos y tengo muchas ganas de que vuelvas. Le rezo todos los días, no sé, Melitere, por tu salud y la de nuestra hija, y para que la familia se reúna de nuevo. Espero que esta guerra terrible acabe pronto. Te quiero, siempre tuya, Ana. Grande Corea. Y ahora, después de leer esto, ¿qué carajo hago? A ver, voy a grabar. Al final me chivo, me chivo. Que me chivo. A ver.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
La muerte de un familiar siempre es dura. Vale, voy a decirle eso, por Dea.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Creo que si me chivo va a ir para allá para ayudarlas. No sé qué hacer.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the
Si la
blazes?
chaval, ya.
She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her room's await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Más o menos viene siendo lo mismo, ¿no?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not. True. But I'd change. I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenford, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Me ha contado historia de Ciri.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh.
¿Ani?
To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Me to say you're a she-witcher.
No.
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Buah. Me voy a empotrar contra el caballo, contra el camino, de veras. Oh, qué presión. Yo no quiero perder mi espadita. Tan bonita. Cagando. Belén, norte de Temeria. Amanecer. Un conejo ahí acicalándose.
The day dawns.
Ready?
No.
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Dime que me deja grabar, por favor. Oh, gracias.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
¡No! ¡Vamos!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Coño, que mantenerse gasta el este del caballo. Vale.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
No quiero gastarle mucho el este del caballo. Despacito.
Had one just like it.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
Your sword
A mí me gusta más este caballo, quieres que te diga, que el negro, ¿eh? Me gusta más este.
Want that horse, don't
Al
ya?
final,
Had one just like it.
no, pero no hace falta ni pararme para descansar. A mí.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Me habéis oído el sonido del grifo, tío. ¿Qué coño le pasa al juego? ¿Qué le pasa? Que se va el audio. Así, por la face. Your face. I don't understand.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Sé dónde está tu mujer.
Got news of your wife.
Blowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
A ver.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right, then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Madre mía.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
¿Qué dijo Ana? Joder, yo creo que más bien gritaría, ¿no?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologised. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference. Broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
El cornudo sanguinario. Os merecéis el uno al otro, la culpa es tuya, la verdad es que esto me viene a averiguar. Os merecéis el uno al otro, ¿pero en qué sentido? De que los dos tenéis ambas partes de culpa. A ver, ¿qué dice? No me entero esto.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well, then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
A ver. Que la otra es una guarrilla y le ha puesto los cuernos y luego se enamora, vale. Pero tampoco es para no es para matarlo, vamos. Ay, Dios mío. Pues está como una cabra el tío este.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Mira, lo pasa que escupe cuando habla el cabrón.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
Pact.
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Haz lo que te parezca, no te recomendaría que te adentras en la ciénaga. Haz lo que te parezca.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my arse and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business.
Llegamos a un acuerdo.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given.
Cuéntamelo de Ciri, cabrón.
Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
¡Oh! Soplamocos me ha dado. No tengo... Si es que no tengo... Arma de acero. ¿Por qué no pones la música ni nada? Madre mía. Pega hostias como planes. Como planes. Dale tú, cabrón. Estás en toda la boca. Qué rápido. ¿Me han envenenado o qué? No se me regenera. Aléjate. Hostia, nos vamos. Hostia, nos vamos. Hostia, nos vamos. Por intento de hostia. Ahora. ¡Aléjate! ¡Ahora! ¡Vamos! Menos mal. ¡Aléjate! Puñetera bestia. Sí que es una bestia parda. ¿Dónde se va el desgraciado? Es que no suena ni el sonido de las espadas, mira. Solo suena una ahora. ¿Qué coño pasa? Si es que qué raro. Para coger al pedazo bicho ese, tiene que tener fuerza el basilisco. No tengas prisa, Ciri. No pasa nada. A ver. Bueno. Con calma. Joder, ¿en serio? ¿Salta? Vale. Bueno, pues iré por ahí. No se me deja ir por aquí. Mira, se me va la música. ¿Pero qué coño? Me está rayando el juego este. Pero sube desgraciada. Por aquí no es, vale. Vamos. ¿Qué coño pasa? ¿Ahí?
Well, come on.
No se oye el golpe, ¿eh?
Bring it on, Horser. Come here.
Ni el grito. Madre mía. Usa el poder. Si lo malo que la cacería salvaje le detecta, que usa el poder. Mira, no sé de nada. Dios mío. La censura sonido. Ay, no entiendo. Se ha quedado flipado. Diré, estoy borracho, se ha teletransportado como el Goku. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Este boss cara malo. Está flipando. Ahora salía en un gran... ¿Qué ha pasado?
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Como a la Siri.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Dame uno a mí también, que me hace falta. ¿Qué le he pasado? A ver, ¿de dónde sacaste estas cartas?
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Venga, va.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good. What the?
There you are. Escaped again.
Que no se le oye el ruido.
Sorry, we was never here.
No entiendo.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Has sido más padre de lo que tú has sido en 40 vidas. A ver. Vale. Y aquí vamos a finalizar y mañana más. A ver, carta esta. Por hoy, Su Majestad, soberano de Redania, el portador del presente documento, tiene derecho a libre tránsito por todos los bloques del río Pontar. Bueno, pues hasta aquí, más. Hasta otra. Adiós.